What's going on?
Oh, Jordan, can you just talk about what do you think was the key for you guys tonight? It seemed like y'all played them pretty competitively. I know that's a real tough team.
I mean, the biggest key was just, we just battled. You know, we battled all night. You know, we couldn't hang on at the end. But for overall, I mean, I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of us. You know, we worked all week in practice and guarded their plays and made sure we know who was who and what shooters were where. And for the most part, in the first half, they shot the ball really well. I think they shot the ball. They shot 63%. Field goal in the first half, and that was unacceptable. But for the most part, like I said, we battled down the stretch, and we handled runs and we made runs of our own. We just couldn't hang on at the end.
Jordan, the first 8 to 10 minutes, it just seems like you guys were going toe to toe. What changed throughout the game that you guys couldn't keep that intensity level?
I mean, I don't think we necessarily lost that. I just feel like they just hit shots, and so when you hit shots, it kind of diminishes what you do if you're not scoring. We went through a little drought where we didn't score the ball and they scored, and they made shots. So we can't have those empty possessions on offense. If they're gonna score the ball, then we either have to score the ball. If we're not gonna score the ball, then we have to make sure they don't score the ball, and it's that simple.
With Javon being out due to personal reasons, coming into the game, what was your mentality and Leslie's mentality? Trying to step up with Javon.
Same thing. You can't approach the game any different. You try to approach the game a different way, then you end up playing outside of your game, and you don't want to do that. So you go in with the same focus. If certain things happen, then we adjust in the middle of the game. But it did hurt. Having Javon out. He's a big part of our team. He's a leader. He's a vocal leader. He's an offensive threat, a defensive threat. So of course we missed our buddy out there, and we tried to do it for him tonight. Left it a little short, but I'm pretty sure he'll be more than exceptionally happy with how his fellas performed tonight.
It seemed like you took a hard fall at about the 12-minute mark of the second half. You were out for a few minutes. How badly were you shaken up there?
Good.
Good. Okay. So it's just the coach was waiting for a moment to put you back in.
Yeah, he was just I wasn't injured. Just give me a quick breather and get back in the game.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Defensively, it looked like they were, well, not defensively, but it looked like they were always going into Ivan down low. How did you guys try to adjust midway through the game to him?
Big Ivan's a big dude down there, and that's who they run majority of their offense through, and we knew that coming into this game. That's everything our coaches harped on all week. We knew that going into the game, but overall, you adjust through the game, and we started double teaming him, and he was kicking it out. He was just finding shooters, and they were hitting open shots.
And coming down the stretch, it looked like you guys were making it close on a run. The field toss was loud. What was your mentality and the team's mentality coming down the stretch, making that run to bring it closer?
Win the game.
You had 26 points. That's your second best point production this year. Was it part of the game plan for you to be scoring as much, or was that just kind of how it worked out?
I mean, my teammates did a great job finding me tonight, helping me get open, and I just took advantage of what the defense gave me, and having my teammates in the right spot really helped me get going tonight. So all credit to my team and my coaches and everybody that helped out tonight.
And with the field house being sold out, what impact does that have on your team? Just to know that the Valley supports you guys and the fans are here.
Did you see that out there? You saw all that, right? I wish we had that every game. If we could have that every game, then maybe they'll understand what we bring to the table. But no, having them out there tonight was phenomenal. I know they were promoting this all week, and everybody wants to see the New Mexico State game because that's the biggest game of the year every year. And I feel like today we went out and gave them a show and gave them something to look forward to. Come back to the next time. Like I said, we couldn't pull out the win, but for the most part, I think all the fans really enjoyed it. A crunch time game going down to the wire. Can't ask for anything better than that in the game of basketball.
You guys' next game is against Grand Canyon University. What do you guys want to take from today's game and apply it to that Grand Canyon?
Everything that we did tonight, do the same thing, except just execute better down the line. I feel like we, for the most part, we stayed together as a team, which is a big part. Whenever teams go on runs, you got to stay together. If you have teams going like this, like that, then it does no good. So make sure we stay together. Everything, watch film, make sure that we're tuned in to the game plan, and come out and defend home court on next Thursday. It is Thursday. Next Thursday.
Last one from me. It just seems that you guys had a real disciplined game. You guys were really able to take care of that basketball. Is that just something you guys want to continue working on and having that low number of turnovers?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that we took great care of the ball. We averaged 13 turnovers. We had 15 tonight. It's way too many. I had 4 myself, which is, abnormally out of the question, just really bad. So, but for the most part in the second half, I felt like we really, hindered down on, because I think we had 13 turnovers at halftime. So we finished with 15. So in the second half, I feel like we did a great job of taking care of the ball and cutting down on turnovers. But those turnovers do come back to bite you in the butt at the end of the game, and that's what happened.
Thank you.
And I have one final question, just about seeing 2 of their guys, number 15 and number 35, shot really well in the game. But it seemed like they were feeding them down low, and they would muscle their way inside.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Do you feel they had a strong advantage down there with that?
Nah, I'd take my guys over them any day, But it's just when you get in a rhythm and you're in a comfortable zone, and you got it going, then there's sometimes it's hard to do. It's not much to do. So we did the best that we could with double teaming them when they got the ball down there, and for the most part we shut them down a little bit in the second half, just getting the ball out of their hands. But we just got to do a better job all around following the game plan and making sure we're tuned in.